Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing today? Are you staying positive? Remember, that's what we're always focusing on, the positives. Everything else, we can just let it slide on by. Focus on the positives so that you can maintain a constantly positive mental attitude. Everything just works out better when you do that. Check this out. What we're going to talk about today. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just type the sum of column A when column B contains the word marketing and column C is today's date? And then you press enter and then boop, you got the formula that you can just plug right into Excel. Wouldn't that be cool? Are you ever struggling trying to figure out, how to write a formula down because you didn't take my Excel basics class? So now you're stuck, can't figure out the right way to write formulas, and you're struggling. You ever gotten all stressed out about that? And then somebody comes up to you and goes, oh, that's easy. It's equals, count if, open parentheses, D5 through D12, comma, open quotes, greater than 100, close quotes, close parentheses. There's your formula. Boom, everything works. And then you get all frustrated and then you're like, oh, man, I hate that. Well, hey, no worries. You still take my Excel basics class. Get yourself some Excel basic skills and then use the ExcelFormulaBot. Yeah, the ExcelFormulaBot. I don't know if you heard about it. I just discovered it. Let's check it out. Here we have the ExcelFormulaBot. And if you look in the description, you're in LinkedIn, check out right above me. You're on YouTube. Down here, you're on Twitch somewhere. And in the description, I got a couple links. I got my affiliate link. That'll take you, it's this link right over here. And it'll take you right to the ExcelFormulaBot. I appreciate it if you use that. That way, when you sign up for it, I get a percentage for mentioning it. It's an affiliate link. Yeah, everybody does that. And I got an extra bonus for you. The coupon code Mr. Aloha will get you an extra 10% off. That's right, Mr. Aloha. So here we are. ExcelFormulaBot. I have not tried it out yet at all. I wanted to do it live with us here. What I did is, I spoke with Dave, who is the founder, and he set me up with the referral link, and he also set me up with that promo code for y'all, Mr. Aloha. That's going to give you an extra 10%. And then what I did this morning, I set up this spreadsheet right here so that we can test out the AI formula bot. I haven't tested it out yet because, you only get 5 chances, right? And so what I got right here is we're going to test out the AI formula bot with a simple formula. Then we're going to do a little bit more complicated formula. Then we're going to see if it can spit out a VLOOKUP for us. Then let's kick it up a notch and do a concatenation with a proper function. And let's do a SUMIFS where we're going to ask it, hey, find me, what am I asking for here? Oh, okay, I'm summing. Give me the total sales for the North Valley locations that are selling a fish sandwich meal. Or in other words, give me the total sales of fish sandwich meals at the North Valley location. So we're going to ask the AI ExcelFormulaBot to write a formula for us. Now, this is the formula. I've got the formulas down. And let's see. I mean, maybe the ExcelFormulaBot is going to give us different formulas than the ones we use. And like I always say, it doesn't matter the road that you take to get to your answer, as long as you got the right answer. And sometimes that road is a little curvy and it's a little messy. And sometimes that road It's a straight shot. And sometimes we take the long way to get there. And the more times that we go visit that location, we begin to find better and better routes. So as you get more and more experienced, you'll be able to write better formulas all the time. What I'm suspecting is going to happen with the ExcelFormulaBot is, well, you really got to know some Excel. You can't just jump on here and start asking it questions, because you got to know what questions to ask, how to ask the proper questions. For example, I always encourage people to go to the Home tab in Excel. Go check out this feature right here, the Analyze Data feature. We're going to get into this feature in another live stream, but the next couple of days, we're going to spend it right here on the ExcelFormulaBot, because I really want to check it out. But definitely, when you're using the Analyze Data, any type of AI, you really got to know a little bit about what you're asking, so you know how to get the right answer, because you're asking the right questions. And it just takes practice. I use AI for my copywriting to help me with my writing of marketing materials, my writing of lecture descriptions, my writing of all my copywriting. I use Closer's Copy, and it's this AI tool that I got right here. I'll open it here. Closer's Copy. And, I like it because I can just type in 2 words, and then next thing you know, bam, it's got a whole paragraph ready for me right here. And then I've trained the AI to write posts, excuse me, that are similar in the style of the posts that I've written. Okay, so I trained this AI. So I use a lot of different AI. And this Closer's Copy AI I use for copywriting. And it's a great tool, but you still gotta know how to write. Because what if it just spits out anything and just doesn't make any sense? Now, same thing with ExcelFormulaBot. So we've got the spreadsheet. We're going to ask it to do a basic formula for us. Then we're going to build a formula where we're going to ask it right in here to give us the commission calculation based on 2 different criteria. Then we're going to ask it to do a VLOOKUP, because everybody's always saying, hey, can you do a VLOOKUP, Billy? Can you show me how to do a VLOOKUP? Well, yeah, I'll show you how to do VLOOKUP, but we're also going to have AI FormulaBot, see if it gives us an answer. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to do text join. Now, I don't know if the ExcelFormulaBot knows about text join. Text join is a pretty new function. Maybe the ExcelFormulaBot is going to give us the concatenate function and make it all proper. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine all this text right here, all these words, into one cell, and then we're going to capitalize the first letter in every word. So we're going to make that concatenation proper. Then we're going to kick it up a notch, and we're going to do a SUMIFS, multiple criteria. So let's see. I think this is all going to be about how we ask the question. So let's get right into it. Let's go right down here to ExcelFormulaBot. Remember to use the link in the description so that when you sign up, I can benefit from that. We're all going to benefit. Habit number 3 of highly effective people. Think win-win. I get a little credit and you get a good discount. So the ExcelFormulaBot is going to transform your text instructions into Excel formulas in seconds with the help of AI for free. Now, they're saying it's for free because you're going to get 5 free uses every month. And that's typically enough for most of us. Now, you can also sign up, and we're going to look at what it costs to sign up. It's very, very affordable, and you're also going to get a discount. The Mr. Aloha promo code. And, you can also add it to, you can use it with Excel, and you can use it with Google Sheets. So let's take a look at what it's doing here. Here it's giving us an example of what we want to do. So let's say we're going to work with Excel. We tell it, then we're going to say we want to generate formula, or we want it to explain to us what a formula means. That's right. we can put a formula into the Excel formula bot and ask it to explain to us what that formula does. And we can do the same with Google Sheets. Here's the making a formula, and then here's the formula explanation. So instead of clicking generate the formula, we say explain the formula. And the formula bot seems to be, constantly evolving all. And then it looks like they've got an add-on right here, which means we can put this right into Excel. We don't have to go to the website. We can just work right within Excel to get our formulas. This is pretty cool. And this one looks like they're doing it inside of Google Sheets. So yeah, we've got an add-on available for both Excel and Google Sheets. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then there's so much more features. Now check this out. They're telling us that, hey, look, it'll do something simple, like the average of column A. And then it will do something medium, the sum of column A when column B contains the word marketing, and column C, that's multiple criteria, right? So it's doing a SUMIFS. That's what we're going to try that, see what it gives us. And then it says, hey, look, we can also make it really hard for you. Or we can do hard, not make it hard for you, but, something harder, something like that, Extract the fourth word in A1 only when cell B1 is greater than 100 and when C1 starts with the word hello and ends with the word goodbye. You see those quotation marks? Well, you already have to know that text in a formula has to go into quotation marks. Numbers don't. If you didn't know that, well, put this in quotation marks. So you still got to know some Excel to use this effectively. Look at this. Excel Formula Bot costs $6.99 a month. Plus, if you use your Mr. Aloha coupon code, it's going to be for you. I think it's 35% off. I think no, an extra 10% off on whatever the sale is that they have. It's going to be an extra 10% off. So let's say that your hourly wage, I don't know, let's use that number that's in there, 25. I know most of you here make at least 65, 150 to 65 to $150 an hour. So let's just say 65 bucks an hour, because Excel. Most people that are real good at Excel, they get paid more than people that don't know Excel. So let's say that you spend, let's use this number, 3 hours a month writing formulas. So you saved yourself $95. Oh, here, saved $188 time spent. It costs you $195. It costs $195 for your time, but you saved $100. Whoever's paying you saved that. All right, so let's try it out. Let's go ahead and click right up here where it says try it out. Let's see what we got. Try it out. All right, enter my name. So we're going to go with my name, Billy, and my email address, billy@billywiggy.com. Go ahead and you can email me anytime. And let's use a password. So I'm going to go here where we can't see. Get a password. Hold up. Right over here. And then my password is checked out. Boom. Verification code was sent to Billy Wiggly. Go grab that code from over here. Come on. Go to the spam folder. There it is. My verification code arrived. Let me enter it right over here. Boom. And we'll submit it. See what happens. Hey, there we have it. We're at our dashboard. This is pretty cool. Let me hide out so that you can see the dashboard really good. We've got Excel formula generators, translate text to Excel or Google Sheets formulas. Provide step-by-steps for Excel-related requests, like how to create charts. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. So, you know, we're going to spend a few days in here. Today, let's just test out how to write a formula. Hey, look at this too. You can translate text instructions to create VBA. VBA is the language of Excel, Visual Basic for applications. That's how you get Excel to do whatever you want it. So you could say something like, you know, I want this sheet to print out section A5 through D17. And so you write that, click VBA, and it's going to spit out the VBA code. And then what do you do with that code, though? You got to know some basics. I haven't tried anything out, right? We're doing it all right now for the first time. Looks like I've got 5 free generations that I can do every month. And hey, we need to have Don't Get Mad, Get Skills right in here. Oh, cool. All right. Let's check out the pricing really. Billing. Get unlimited requests. Let's subscribe. And look at that. It's $6.99 right now. And then when you use the Mr. Aloha code, Mr. Aloha, that is Mr. When you use that promo code, you're going to get an extra on top of that. So it looks pretty cool so far. You got the yearly, and then you've got the monthly. So yearly, I guess you just pay one time. And then you get unlimited formula requests. You've got a spreadsheet add-on that you can have. Well, we're going to try all this out. Not today. We're going to try it out all this week. So let's go right ahead and just go to formulas. And let's say that we're going to do a formula here. Let's start out with a real basic one. We are going to take amount 1 plus amount 2. So that's column C, column D, and E. So let's say, let's ask it a question. We're going to say this request is for Excel. What do you want to do? I want to generate a formula. And, oh, they've even got best practices for us. And they got some best practices right here to help us better speak to it. Specify your instructions. Okay, so let's say the sum. So like you would know, you need to know the word sum. What if you say total? Total of cell, and let's see what we got. C3 and D3. Total of cell C3 and D3. Now let's go ahead and submit. C3 plus D3. Hey, all right. Let's go ahead and copy this. And let's go back to our spreadsheet and let's paste it right in there. 18. Yeah. That is the correct answer. Woohoo. Isn't that nice? Cool. Excuse me. Look at this. D3 plus D3. All right. And then now we can go ahead and double click on the autofill and copy it all the way down. Angels is what you hear all the time. Angels. That's what you want to hear all the time when you're working in Excel. All right, now we're going to get a little trickier. We're going to build with commission. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a formula right in here. Right in there. That gives us the commission, the total commission. And proprietary products right here get a 17% commission, and third-party products get an 11% commission. So what we got to do is we got to get the commission, the proprietary commission, then we got to get the third-party products commission, and then we got to sum them right over here. So let's see if it knows. I guess it would add, maybe it would add anchors if I tell it exactly kind of what I want to do in general. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to say column D, column E. So let's go right over here again. And we're going to go into the ExcelFormulaBot. And you have used one of the 5 monthly requests. Request reset on the 1st. Okay, so we want to do here is we want to make this a little smaller. Okay, so I want the total of column D times G1. Okay. Put the right over there like this. And the total of column D of column D times G1 plus column E times G2. Capitalize. Okay, so it's the total of column D times G1 plus total of E times G2. See what it kicks out for us. So let me go ahead and submit some product. Okay, let's see that. Some product of D times G. Oh, you know, it's probably also the way I laid out the spreadsheet. This isn't good. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and copy that right there. Go back to the spreadsheet. And I'm going to put it right in here. And let's see. No, that ain't working. Because it's the way the spreadsheet is laid out. So if I would, maybe I should have specified. Okay. So let me go back over here. And I'm going to say that's incorrect. And the total of column, the total of D, D4, D4 times G1 plus E4 times G2. Okay. 3 requests. I've used up 3 requests, but the last one was incorrect. It was incorrect because I asked the wrong question. That's why it was incorrect. I wasn't taking into account the way that the spreadsheet is set up, right? I should have been more specific. Now let me go back over here to the results. And here's the results that I got. It looks pretty similar. There's only one little thing missing to it. And if I go here and I paste the results, it gives me that answer. So the results are, the formula is this one right here. Do you see? It's pretty much the exact same. It's the exact same formula. Look at that. See? Exact same formula. The only thing is this right here. The anchors. It's missing the anchors. And if you hadn't taken my Excel basics class, you wouldn't know about these anchors. So you would go right over here and you would say, yeah, boom, that's the right answer. Cool. And now you're going to copy the answer down. And now everything's all wrong. Why? Because your cell references are wrong. What's a cell reference? Well, you learned that in my Excel class. There you go. So the AI formula bot is cool once you know some formula basics. But let's check this out. See, now I go right over here and I go to G1 and I press F4, right? F4. F4 is your friend. And what does F4 do? Anybody in the chat? Use chatbots price low and compare the quality is guaranteed to. I don't know. Hey, that's that. There's somebody from Twitch. What's up? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there. You might have to message me directly so I can figure out what. Oh, it looks like it's some sort of. Is that Bitcoin? Somebody Bitcoining me? I don't know. This is Excel, bro. All right, so we're going to do F4 and then also just G2 right here. Put our cursor on there. We press F4 to anchor. Press enter. Now we double click on the autofill handle and angels, because we got it right. So you see, you got to know some Excel basics. Let's see a VLOOKUP, okay? We're going to see if we can do a VLOOKUP because I've got a couple of more shots at it. Let's see if we can do this VLOOKUP. So once again, let me minimize here a little bit and let's go right back over here. See what it is that we want to do. So we want to look up the employee name. Look up employee name in look up employee name in look up employee ID in cell A2 and look up employee ID. Look up A2. Look up A2 in A4 through D14. A4 to D14. Look up A2 in A4 to D14. And put employee name in cell B2. B2. Okay. So look up A2, which would be A2 right there. Look up A2 in A4 through D4. Oh, it's C14. Okay. And return the result in cell B2. And the result is going to be in cell B2 right here. This is the lookup function that we have, the formula right now, the lookup. What are we looking up? A2. Where are we looking it up? In A4 through C14. And when we find the A2, the matching item, look in column 2 and return. And false is because we want an exact match. So let's go right ahead and see what the AI formula bot kicks out for us. And let's say submit. Hey, look, we got a VLOOKUP. Oh. Hey, this is pretty cool. Let's see, I'm going to copy. And let's go back in here and let's put the employee name right in there. Bubba Joe. That is Bubba Joe. Look at that. We got the employee ID, which matches the employee ID right here. And then we got Bubba Joe right there. And we got Bubba Joe right here. That is pretty cool. Let's take a look and see what we asked it again. We asked it look up A2 in cell A4 and return the results in cell B2. Oh, so I could have just said return the result in cell B3. But I don't want to use up. I only have one more request available, and I'm going to use that. I want to use that request for the SUMIFS. No, wait. Let's do the concatenate. Okay? So we're going to combine this text right here. We're going to combine A2 through C2. Okay. Combine A2 through C2 and place a space between values and capitalize and capitalize. Or you could say make the names proper. Let's see if it knows capitalize, because the function is proper. Let's see if it knows when I say capitalize. So we are going to combine. Take a look right over here. Okay. We're going to combine A2 through C2, and put a space between values. Each one of these is a value. See if the AI understands that. And then capitalize. They were going to capitalize it. So actually, I wonder if it's going to use the concatenate function. I'm using the text join function because it's newer than concatenate. And here I added a space, but that's in the text join format. And then I made all of that proper, which is the text function for capitalize, the first letter in every word. All right, so here we go. This is going to be the last thing we do. So let's go right ahead and submit it. Proper A2. Woo! We've reached the monthly limit of requests. All right. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow, let's go in here and I'm going to sign up for the premium monthly just to check it out for another month, because you get an unlimited formula request. And then we're going to put in my my promo code, and then let's test it out. Test it out some more. So let me close this out. And here we see, ooh, let me click on subscribe. Oh, same thing. All right. So let me copy this, the proper, it's making proper. And it's not using the concatenate function. It's using the hook together. Whenever you use those, what are those called? Ampersands. Whenever you use those, that means that it's connecting. So right here, A2 is hooked together with a space that's hooked together with B2, that's hooked together with a space that's hooked together with C2. That's going to work. I think that's going to work. So let me go right in here, put that in there, and there we have it, just like that. The only thing is, I didn't tell it to what order to put it in. I should have said combine C2 through A2, and then perhaps it would have put it in the right order for me. But here I go. I can always just change that around to that one is C2, and that one is A2. Enter, and there we have it, like that. That's pretty cool how the AI formula bot works, because it's coming pretty close to the results that we're looking for. I mean, check this out. Let me move this right over here so you can take a look at the formulas. And look at that. Whoops. See, it used the AI gave us the proper function. What it did, it made this entire hook together because it used the hook together, hook together, hook together. This is space. You see the space right there? Except here we use two functions. I chose to write it myself personally by nesting the text join function inside the proper function. Same thing, see what I mean? Different ways to get there, but you know, the same result. And the answer would have been in the proper order if I would have asked it in the proper, in other words, combine C2 through A2 and place a space. I think that would have given us the right order. Let's go check out the subscribe now. And I'm going to go ahead and click on get started. I'm just going to try the monthly. Get started. And looks like I have to put my credit card info and everything in there. Let me add a promo code. I'll do that after we're done. But let's try the Mr. Aloha promo code and apply it. Boom, there you go. Saved yourself 10%. 10% every month. Yes, and that all adds up. Woohoo, my friends. Isn't that cool? Hey, before I take off, remember, you got to go to don'tgetmadgetskills.com, right? Or myexcel.club. The link is in the description. And you're going to end up right here at the 7 Steps to Excel Success VIP membership. You got a free 3-day trial, and then it's $7 a month. And you get access to almost all of my content. You get access to the 7 Steps to Excel Success, Excel Shortcuts, Tips, and Tricks. This is my best-selling course right here. Already have probably over 30,000 students on there, 4.6 stars on Udemy. Yeah, I teach on Udemy, by the way. And we got pivot tables, all of my workshops, and the live class, the basics live class where you learn how to write formulas. And this class is taught live. You can attend it anytime I'm teaching it. Then check this out. You can go to the main menu. Go to the main menu and click on live workshops. And look what we got here. Learn how to write formulas. Boom. Learn how to write formulas and identify and use functions in Excel. 3 hours long with a certificate. Right now, it's tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. time. But I'm going to add more. I'm going to add more dates on there. So come back and check it out. Remember, you get there from Don't Get Mad, Get Skills right in here. Go to the main menu, go to live workshops, and then you can check out all the different workshops that I have. We've got 10 powerful Excel features every user know. So in this formulas workshop, you're going to learn how to write formulas so that when you're using the FormulaBot, AI ExcelFormulaBot, you'll know how to ask it for the right questions. And there we have it. There's our dashboard. Okay, my friends, before we take off, let's go over our 6-item list that we have every day. Remember, you only want to keep 6 items. You might have a big, huge list, but then for your daily tasks, never have more than 6 items on your list. You might not get all 6 done. Maybe you only get 1 done. Before you walk out of your office, before you shut down your computer, rewrite your 6-item list for tomorrow. And then put in that 1 item that you need, and then the 5 items that you didn't do. So not every day are you going to complete 6 items. Sometimes you're going to do 6. Sometimes you're going to do 2. Sometimes you're going to do 1. Sometimes you're going to do 6 and say, wow, I can do another 2 while I'm at it. Our 6-item list that we have every day is item number 1. We're going to choose to be happy. Number 2, make a plan every day, and I can help you with that too. Your 6-item list is a plan. Your shopping list is a plan. What's your plan? What's your plan? If it's in your mind, it's a dream. When you write it down, it's a plan. Number 3 on the 6-item list, every day, don't get mad. Get skills. You can't figure out how to write formulas. You're having a hard time. Take my Excel formulas class. Take my Excel basics 5-day live class, 1.5 hours. We meet each single day. Excuse excuse me. And one-on-one, we're going to be learning. Boom. Don't get mad. Get skills. Learn how to write formulas. Take that formulas workshop that I got. And then start practicing the AI, using the AI formula bot. We're going to try tomorrow. We're going to put in formulas into the AI formula bot. And then we're going to have the AI formula bot explain those formulas to us. And then most of all, do it now. Come on. Do it now. Go sign up for my $7 a month VIP membership. Go sign up for any of the workshops. Keep on learning, or just go right ahead and join me on LinkedIn. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Twitch. Click like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Yeah, my friends, come on. There's all kinds of ways to continue the learning. And most of all, what I want to say to you is I love you. I really love you. And I want you to keep on learning. But most of all, don't get mad. Get yourself some skills. Gee-hoo.